to another exciting episode of KOS. And today I'm going to talk about a character that is out of this world. Today I bring you XM Studios Beta Ray Bill. Now, the reason why I got this statue is because he represented a pinnacle of Thor comic books. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me go back to when Walter Simonson, probably one of the best dynamic artists to ever hit Marvel, and he took his turn at the mighty Thor. And I remember it because at this time Thor was getting a little bit stale, and he came on, and I believe it's issue 337. Picked it up, and on the cover, it was a dynamic cover because it had this weird dude busting the cover open with a hammer. This guy. So when I saw it, I was like, what's going on? So I read the book, and I was absolutely taken aback by what was going on, what transpired. You know, Nick Fury called Donald Blake in, and at this time, Donald Blake is the persona of the mighty Thor, right? Remember, Odin sent him to Earth, and to make him learn a lesson. Anyway, so Donald Blake goes to S.H.I.E.L.D., and there's a spaceship that is approaching Earth. Now, when Nick Fury said that spaceship was approaching Earth, it had did something in a past galaxy, like sucked up a star or something like that. And, Thor, Donald Blake hit his cane on the floor, turned into Mjolnir, shot off into space. He intercepted the spaceship. When he intercepted the spaceship, that's Beta Ray Bill's spaceship. It's called the Scuttlebutt, right? And it's sentient. It's alive. So, Thor didn't know this. Thor automatically assumed that it was just a regular ship. So he goes in. Now he sees like a cryogenic chamber, and the ship wakes up Bill. Bill busts out, grabs Thor by the face and starts fighting him. The hammer drops. Now remember, after 60 seconds, he turns back into Donald Blake. So they tussling and they're fighting, and the hammer turns back into the stick. So, Beta Ray Bill's looking for the hammer, his weapon, Thor's weapon, and he picks up the stick, and he goes to, throw it, and it hits the wall, bangs the wall. He turns into like Beta Ray Thor, like what? So it was a crazy issue. And then he goes on to fight Thor for the power of Mjolnir, because Odin called him back to Asgard, and they found out that he wasn't a bad guy. See, the thing with Beta Ray Bill is he's a genetic engineered Carbonite, right? So he has DNA of Carbonite mixed with one of their apex predators on their planet, and he had to go through extensive training, beating people in different type of feats and stuff like that to even achieve the level of becoming their guardian warrior. So in doing so, he is cybernetically enhanced. He is the apex of his race, and they took his soul and placed it into this body, which is crazy within itself, right? The whole story behind him is crazy within itself. Walt Simonson has forever made a character that is imprinted in the Marvel pantheons. He was the first person to pick up Thor's hammer and actually weld it, so Mjolnir. So in doing so, it was insane. Well, actually, he beat Thor in the fight. Odin, because they was fighting for the hammer. So Odin said, it wouldn't be right if he didn't keep the hammer. Beta Ray Bill relinquished the hammer to Thor because that was, Thor's, and Odin got the elves to make him a hammer, which is Stormbreaker. So that's how you got Stormbreaker. But I digress. Let's get into the statue. First, I love art prints from XM. They give you some of the best art prints, and they're absolutely wonderful. This is a depiction of the actual statue. The statue itself, we're going to start with the base. The base is Surtur. Surtur is, if you saw Thor Ragnarok, you saw the big giant fire beast. Well, that's who that is. Now, it's a history that Beta Ray Bill has because the Carbonites, Surtur sent his demon horde against the Carbonites in space. So it was like a little bit of lineage there. So the base itself is Surtur's face. It's crazy. You put your hand in his mouth, his tongue is there. You see the textures because he's supposed to be on fire, molten. It's a very intricate, great base that he's standing on. He sits in with one peg, and it's the front lead left leg peg, and no, right leg peg. And his body is supremely heavy. The cape is a molded cape. It's not a fabric cape. We talked about mixed media here before. Mixed media is when it's fabric. That's not fabric. That's all molded. And then you go up to the switch outs. He has multiple switch outs. He has this, what is this? This is the 413 hammer of Stormbreaker. And in his other arm up there, he has the 616. That's the Marvel continuum that we know, the continuity that we know. He has one where he has his arm outstretched like he's calling for the hammer. So you can actually display him in a myriad of different poses because of the switch outs. Also, he has two portraits. The portraits themselves, one is with an open mouth and the head positioning is different. And then you have this closed mouth one where he's gritting his teeth like he's about to swing the hammer. It's a very good option to have. I just use this one right now because I'm going to be using the open mouth one. Now, what I've noticed is the wings on the ears. I can't see a discernible difference between the two because they come separate. And they're very finely detailed. I really appreciate that. That means they took time. They didn't cheap out on you and give you, weak wings on the ears. It's definitely a beautiful thing to see. If I'm gonna rate the statue, because I have the brick of Brimstone Thor, and I think both of them actually work really well together. Because he's fighting Surtur there and he's fighting Surtur here. It's a good companion piece. I just feel that this statue is more robust, it's larger, it's stronger, because being this 1/4 scale, he is actually, bigger than Thor itself anyway, because I think he's 6'7". So absolutely insane character. The muscle definition is ridiculous. The textures, the belt, everything is molded. A very, very solid piece. This is the reason why I believe XM is like the BMW of statues. Fantastic stuff. So this is the part in the video where I'm gonna ask you to like, follow, and subscribe. And hit that join button. Hit that join button. You know where that join button is. That join button is right there, down at the bottom. Hit that join button so you can be part of the realm. And when you're part of the realm, you have backstage passes to everything that we do. As far as sweepstakes and everything like PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, we also give those away. Also go to lordsofgaming.net, where we have a ton of writers, opinion pieces, and everything that you want to know about next generation, current generation, and the future. We cover it all. You can also get old episodes of KOS there. Well, I think we're up to like 65 right now. So go dig in the crates. Go check that out. Also have Combat Talk with the King. And we also have old episodes of Iron Lords podcast, which I'm a member of. You can catch that Sundays at 11 a.m. during football season. Oh my God, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, normal, and I can't wait to get back to that. This football season has to end. It's killing my Sundays. And also, The Last Word with Lord Cognito and Ebontis. That goes up every Friday. So definitely check that out, because Destiny is inside Game Pass right now. And that uptake of all the people that are playing it right now, I've never seen so many new people in all my life. Well, stick around, watch this video. Today I did something a little bit different because I had to unbox it because I had got it in from eBay. This is the eBay purchase. So I had to unbox it quickly just to check the package. So this one, you're not going to get the unboxing, but you're going to get a whole buildup of the statue. So definitely stick around, watch it, see all the switch outs, and leave your feedback down in the comment section, and I'll talk back to you. See you next week when I bring you something made of steel. Stay collecting.